Ryan Trengrove here, your Class A Pro at Swing Safe Golf Lessons Center. And we'll take a look at Rory Mcilroy's swing today. So just a flawless setup position here. Look at this headline with spine, nice flat lower back, athletic posture, arms in a triangle position, left arm is straight. He has a left hand that is generally stronger, so toward that middle of the right shoulder, I'd say. And then he's got a very much weaker right hand position. So you can see here that his right hand is pointing more at his nose, let's say. Okay. Ball position is on the left heel. So that's fantastic. That's where it's supposed to be. And then from there, we have a front foot that's more open than the back foot and a wider stance here because this is the driver. Now let's take a look and see what happens with his head position. Let's see where he's going with his balance. See if he's keeping his rear line, right? These are all things that we like to look at. So let's see how Mr. Mcilroy does it. All right, here we go. So first of all, start taking it back here, as we say, straight back, keeping the club going basically in front of him, as we would say, right? And you can see here that the toe of his club works up a bit. So you can see that the toe there is up to the sky a decent amount. Sometimes he does that more than other times, depending on the shot he's trying to hit. So far at this point, he's kept his head, kept his rear, keeping his posture. He's shifted a little bit off the ball here on the left-hand picture, you can see. And then let's see here as he continues up from there. All right, so here on the right-hand screen, look at this. He's perfectly kept his head position, and he's also kept his posture lines here really nicely. His rear's on the line, head in the right spot. It took it straight back. Over here on the left-hand screen, let's just trace the arc of the head so we can see what's going on here with this. So he goes this way. Nice wide arc here in the backswing. Getting some good whip, we say. Right, like I said, he moves it just a little bit off the ball here in the backswing. And that can work with a driver because it is teed up and we're trying to hit it on the upswing. And so you'll see here that when he reaches the top, look at that, he's got a straight left arm. He's repositioned his hip. A lot of the better players will do this, even if they come off early. By the time they get here to the top, they're back on that line. I would say that his spine angle, though, has moved just a tiny bit this way with his head going a little to the right. Again, with the driver, this move can work because you're going to hit it on the upswing. Then look at this. He brings the club back down nicely here on a real nice wide to narrow arc, as we say, from how he looks like he's dropping his elbow in, right? And what's interesting about his swing here, as you can see, is he's definitely moving left with his hips, almost a little bit of the reverse C in his swing here, coming into the golf ball. It looks like because he's gotten way out there with his hip, and look, his head's falling away. So really, he's definitely increasing his tilt of his spine here on the way down, I would say. And he's moved his spine angle here to the left a bit with his hip moving like so. Now, if we take a look at where his club head travels on the side view on the right here, we'll see that he brings it down quite a bit from the inside. So he's, the club's coming around this way. In fact, this shot, he's under the plane here a bit, right? Coming into the ball. I know he likes to start the ball out to the right side and draw it back in. And what's really great, though, here, as you can see at the point of contact on the ball, that here on the right-hand picture, he's kept his posture lines pretty much the same here, and his rear is on the line there. Over here, though, like we said, you can see that he's definitely moving his lower body over here to the left, but his upper body is staying back on the way into the shot here. So this is definitely the straight back inside out path and keeping the posture on the right. The wide to narrow arc is good here, as you can see, but he definitely has a little bit of hip bump and a little bit of upper body falling away. But that works for him because then he's hitting this driver, as you can see here, right on the way up. And I saw the other day he's hitting it 5 degrees on the upswing at times. And he's keeping that face pretty straight through with the back of his left hand pretty straight through also. Now let's see here as he comes through the ball what happens next. So He kind of his once again his head drops back here. I'd say that this is not necessarily ideal. Wonder if he'd say that he likes this with his head dropping back like this, because I mean that's his spine angle's dropping quite a bit. Over here on this side though, he's done a great job, of course, of keeping his posture angles, and he's definitely getting off his right foot, and then around he goes here to a nice balanced finish. So I'd say really beautiful golf swing. Congrats recently on his Scottish Open win. Great player, great to watch. Really great fundamentals in general here. As you can see here, takes it straight back, right? Keeps his posture real nice. Brings it from the inside, and definitely has a little bit more of a reverse seed here. He's definitely getting his weight to his left here with the driver, and catching that thing on the upswing, as you can see there, and then around he goes off his back foot to a nice finish. So great looking golf swing. Good luck this week at the British Open, Rory.